Welcome back, Truth Seeker. We are just days away from October 18th, 2024. And year after year, there's funny business that goes down on October 18th. It appears to be a tribute to Satan because in the Bible, it's Luke 10:18, where Satan comes to earth in a lightning bolt. But Israel, they've been saying they're going to have this very severe response to Iran's 181 missiles fired at Israel. If you recall that story from a couple weeks back, we talked about how 181 is the 42nd prime and how Iran equals 42 like war, and how that happened 42 days before the Superior General's birthday, the leader of the Jesuits. If Israel does respond on October 18th, again, it'll be the 5th anniversary of Event 201, the pandemic simulation, which was pretty much the dry rehearsal for exactly what played out in the months that followed. If you don't know about Event 201, the pandemic simulation, you need to look into that, and you also need to look into Clade X. Clade X was the sister simulation that happened 2 years to the day of Trump declaring Operation Warp Speed. And Clade X happened 666 days before the pandemic was declared. Because again, these people who gave us the calendar, which is the Catholic Church and the Jesuits, they love to use the Bible as a playbook. And the thing about October 18th being the anniversary of Event 201, remember in Gematria, the Holy Bible equals 201. That old serpent equates to 201, and that's phrasing from the Bible for Satan. Again, Luke 10:18 is where Satan comes to earth. Of course, the Jesuit order equates to 201, as does Order of Illuminati, which was founded by the Jesuit Adam Weishaupt in history on May 1st, 1776. Remember, Adam Weishaupt even died in history 201 days after the anniversary of the order's establishment. And let's not forget that State of Israel equates to 201, and David Ben-Gurion, the first prime minister, also died in history 201 days after the anniversary of Israel's establishment. And there's been a whole lot of 201 business with the wars in Ukraine and in Israel. Let's not forget Joe Biden signed off on the $95 billion for Ukraine and Israel on the 201st day of the war in Israel. But yeah, if this goes down on October 18th, it's just, I don't know how many more times they need to, show the people of the world very similar types of rituals. Again, just like how a pandemic changed the world, a greater war in the region could turn into a war that greatly impacts the world more than it already has. Here in the U.S., we're racking up the bills by the day to fund these wars by the numbers. But yeah, also just think about how all this stuff's like televised and put out in the news. So it's like historically in warfare, there's like an element of secrecy, an element of surprise, but everything is telegraphed in the news before it happened. It's like it's one big show. It's like, what's that phrase? Oh yeah, the theater of war. And with regards to all the 201s, don't forget that Netanyahu first stepped down on June 13th, the day leaving 201 days left in the year. And then he eventually came back on 12/29, December 29th, the anniversary of Albert Pike's birthday, who wrote the letter about 3 world wars, which was published on the Jesuit order's birthday, August 15th, 1871. But 12/29, if you look at that as a number, like 1229, that's the 201st prime. So are they going to respond on 10/18, again, the anniversary of the Event 201 simulation? And keep in mind, if you're out here in the United States, when it's October 17th, later in the day, it's already October 18th over in Israel. So we'll keep it there for now, Truth Seeker. Again, thank you everyone who hits the like and the share. And see if I can get a live stream in. Things have been busy over here as of late, but do a live stream pretty soon. Got to hear from the callers. Until next time, Truth Seeker.